Hello fellow gaming enthusiasts and tech enthusiasts to another catch up and first contact, this time with Mad Max across all multi-platforms. That's the Xbox One, PS4 and of course my multi-setup PC connection. This video is just a quick performance analysis across all versions. My detailed and in-depth head-to-head and technical analysis will be up today across all versions as well, which gives you a detailed look at the game, but this is basically just to give you an idea of the performance and how it performs across all formats. A lot of this footage I never put on the videos because I don't want to make them too long, so this will allow you to look at the comparison between PCs, multiple PC versions, and obviously the console versions. First up, some metrics. Both the Xbox One and PS4 render at a full 1920 by 1080 resolution at 30 frames per second. Irrespective of the day one patch, there is no real change. There is some glitches that you get on both versions that are fixed in the day one patch, but you can see more detail on those on my full analysis. This will allow you to see the difference between the two. Now, the VSync is held throughout the entire game, but there is a couple of sections. Basically on the PS4 there's one right at the beginning here on the cutscene when it drops to 20 frames per second for about 2 or 3 seconds, and that's because of the heavy lighting volumetric alpha effects in the background. You can see the shadows casting through the storm and through the sand from the PS4 version, and this simply isn't present on the Xbox One or any of the PC versions, both AMD or Nvidia cards, no matter how high you set the graphical fidelity in the options menus, which is a strange omission. Outside of this, there's a couple of other sections where you just see slightly more shadows, but it really makes hardly any difference at all in the game. It really is only here, which is a strange change to have simply for the PS4 version. Outside of that, it holds a locked 30 with no problems at all. There is one drop in a frame on a cutscene, but that looks more like a little glitch than anything else. There's other scenes with far more going on in those sequences that hold a locked 30. The Xbox One is pretty much the same. It drops a couple of frames in some of the cutscenes, 1 or 2 here and there. Nothing to worry yourself about. Even in the eye of the storm, it holds a locked 30. Aside, a couple of frames dropped as the storm kicks in, which is more of a loading issue, I think, than anything of an actual GPU issue. The engine is a superb piece of kit. Even when alpha effects are filling the screen with some great fire and alpha blended particle effects, it never seems to drop much of a frame rate, and certainly on the consoles when they're capped at their 30 rate, you never see it drop below this, so it's certainly got a lot of headroom. This is borne out by looking at the 7870 and 750 Ti machines running on the A10 and 8350, which run around the 45s to 50, and the 7870 runs 60 a lot of the time. Only when it gets really heavy alpha effects and really heavy sequences do you see that drop down to the low 50s. And it actually raises one of the questions, which is, it's a shame they haven't allowed an unlocked option on both machines, PS4 and Xbox One. I'm sure the PS4 would be much nearer and above the 750 Ti machine at this rate, and I'm sure the Xbox One could be running around the 40s at certain points as well, much nearer to the 750 Ti setup, as I say. Some of this may come from the CPU allocation on PC, where it only seems to spread its work across 4 cores no matter how many you seem to feed it, and this could present a problem on the consoles with it only using 4 cores of the Jaguar, which are more efficient than the A10 APU, but you're talking about 1.6 GHz compared to nearly 4 GHz on the A10, so that's over half the slice back, and with it hitting about 40 to 50% on those cores at points, that may be the bottleneck it hits way before the GPU, like I say. It would be nice if Avalanche had the option to patch in a uncapped 30 and allow it to run completely and utterly free. I believe it would help both versions. I think the Xbox One could probably run slightly higher as well. The engine seems very well optimized in how it manages the LOD levels and how it manages the alpha effects, and it seems to be very good on the culling system, but you can learn more about this, as I say, in my analysis. I'll leave you with a few more minutes of footage, and it will keep you going until my full detailed analysis is up later today. Please check back then, and also if you like this or any of my other content, hit the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate each and every one of you that does, and it will also enable you to get the first access to new articles and new materials as I put them on YouTube. You guys and girls take care, and I'll see you soon on the next one.
Try! What is this place?
You are in the outer graves. Over there is the Great White.
An ancient seabed.
I'm not sure. No, but we will liberate her body from a place sad and strange where the chariots of old went to die. A place I call the graveyard. Where we must go in the dead of night when the bird guardians are away. Done! Go! Go! Please, do not let us be set aflame! Shoot for the fuel tank! Christ! Oh, hell pursues us!
Down the gate. The tank is speeding the flame from it.
We'll rip it off! Harpoon awaiting your command!